the one that you're bringing forward. Cancelo to Rafinha.
The problem was Molina actually brought it onto the field. That's what the crowd didn't like. The referee, again, told him to get it off and carry on. Now they want to play with the proper ball. And there's somebody gone down injured here. Yeah, they've got a problem. It's Balde now.
Yeah, the substitute is down and he's not looking good. Well, this may be an enforced change for Barcelona. There is a tactical change. Alex Baena is about to come on for Atletico Madrid. He has started the last 3 games, Baena.
I think it's Alvarez who's coming off. His number went up. Suggested he might have a little knock the way he looked at his coach there.
Yeah, he seemed to be struggling with cramp just before that, wasn't he? Baena isn't a bad player to bring on. 14 caps for the Spain national team. Almost 50 million euros to signing from Villarreal last year. Well, Balde leaves the field in tears. A young man whose career has been blighted with injuries over the past couple of seasons. He missed 7 games between August and October this year. Had a thigh operation in January 2024. And the signs are not good now. It means another readjustment for Barcelona. Araujo will come on. So we're thinking Araujo to right back, Cancelo reverts to left back.
He has played at right back on many occasions.
Well, of course,
Martin I think will go to left back and Cancelo will come to right back. That would be the obvious decision. And we're also going to see it's Casado.
Yeah. He's looking for some advice on where they want him to play. They get out the tactics board. They draw him a picture. They bring over the captains as well. Hansi Flick seems to be taking advice there from Pedri on what he should do. Araujo is given the captain's armband.
Nobody seems to be quite sure what formation they're playing or what role they've got in the team with the change. Pedri talking to Bernal.
I think he was asking Pedri whether he wanted to come off or not. Casado would be an obvious replacement. Pedri's only just come back into the team. His last start was against Sparta Prague in January.
Well, he gave him the option, and Pedri said no. Dani Moreno talk about that before the game. Gemma Soler as well. How long would Pedri play for?
Rashford's cross. Awkward header. Pass a corner. Araujo is down there, cheerleading the supporters.
Now he can be a target for a set play. Araujo. Got a proper header of the ball now.
It gives them another outlet, doesn't it? Cancelo's cross is a good one, and a goal-scoring touch. It may be on for Barcelona.
Well, what a great cross it was, and Bernal coming in at the far post.
His second of the night. The wonder kid. How nervous are you now? Diego Simeone. Atletico Madrid have cracked again.
Well, they're going to be looking at the offside when the ball's played. Oh, I'm not so sure. I think he was still coming back from an offside position. This may not count. Just on that initial view. Did he get back onside quickly enough to then start his forward run? This is going to be interesting. There
was a mass clutching of straws by Atletico Madrid. It certainly wasn't by design that he was caught offside. Maybe accidentally.
But it's tight, really tight. All about the timing of the ball being kicked and him coming back. I think, just having a look at it, that this may be ruled out. Oh, it's been given.
Oh my goodness.
I'd love to see that again.
Is history being written at the Camp Nou? There isn't a roof here yet, but if there was, they'd be lifting it with their voices. What did they say before the game, Rafinha? There's a 1% chance, a 99% faith. I think the odds on Barcelona getting the next goal are pretty stronger than that at the moment. Remember, they need it. Still a goal down on aggregate. Now, what does Simeone do? Does he ask his players to sit back and defend, or does he unshackle them? Kupasi gives it to Joan Garcia. Garcia, layoff from Rafinha, playing a roaming role now as part of the Hansi Flick shake-up. Rashford bringing legs and energy and ideas to that far side of the field. Gets his cross in as well with a miscued cross. They're looking uncharacteristically nervous, Atletico Madrid.
And kick the ball out, there's an injury higher up the field.
Giuliano Simeone, who appears to have hurt his hip.
Well, he went into the hoardings behind the goal and he was trying to cross the ball, keep it in play. Hopefully time to see that goal again.
Well, at the weekend it was
here it is,
Yamal who got the hat-trick.
Here's where he gets injured. Actually falls into the microphone. Now let's have a look at the goal. So he's coming back. But what a great cross, take nothing away from Cancelo. The delivery is absolutely superb. Give credit to the young man, Bernal. He did make his way back, he took a stride back, he did get himself onside, and then he had the composure to finish it with the inside of his left boot. Excellent.
Make no plans. Stick with us. Keep your eyes glued. More defensive reinforcement called by Simeone. The veteran Jimenez, a defender taking the place of Simeone, a more attacking player. $750 Atletico supporters were granted tickets for the game tonight. They're the ones looking most concerned. But they still have a one-goal advantage. They have 1 foot in the final. Barca can get a 4th. It will possibly send us towards extra time and penalties. Referee keeping his head in an impossible situation.
He's done a good job, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hasn't caved in to all the pressure he's been under. He's given him free kicks at the right times, I think. Cancelo's got to be careful. Remember, he's already got a yellow card. All the Atleti players will be telling the referee that's Cancelo again.
They're aware of that, and it's Baena who's down, let's say, bringing it to the referee's attention as his teammates suggest a second yellow card. It was untidy.
It's untidy. He's got to be careful, Cancelo. Here it is again. Not quite in line with it. But he's given onside. That's all that matters.
Almost 11:15 at night in the beautiful city of Barcelona. Two tribes go to war. Bernal, he wants that match ball. He wants to match the hat-trick of Lamine Yamal at the weekend. Oh, Rafinha found him if Yamal had a little more faith in the pass. Barsi puts the pressure on Hanchko. Sky by Llorente. Rafinha. Dani Olmo, another player who's already sitting on a yellow card.
And again, I think he has to go for the ball. It's in between the two players at a height that you've got to go with your foot. He doesn't. Llorente's obviously going to make the most of it. Just has to be careful. His studs are showing. That's the only problem. Both those players have to be careful. Dani Olmo, João Cancelo. Sorloth's got to do better. He's got to try and hold the play up, get himself in line with the ball, back in.
Coming back from an offside position.
It's Araujo that's played at centre forward.
I was going to say,
when he came on, he went on to a free kick, so he was obviously in the forward area, but he stayed forward, and that's what it was all about. Everything they were talking about, the system, formation.
We were wondering whether he's going to play right back, and I suggested that. You suggested centre back. I don't think either of us were guessing who's going to play as a big number 9 position. He is there though. He's just lurking offside.
He's there to, when the ball comes in the box, win a ball in the air. That's what he's in the.
Skied comes awkwardly onto the head of Ruggeri. Now Lamine Yamal pleading for what they call in the game a soft penalty. That's a strong tackle by Rafinha. Rafinha puts in a good cross. Excellent header away. Comes to Bernal in his mind. That was the boot of a ball that was going to bring him a hat-trick.
Well, Yamal is saying that his hand was held here. Let's have a look. Baena. He does grab him, but surely not enough for the VAR to get the referee to change his mind. There it is. It shouldn't bring him down, that's for sure. As soon as he felt it, he thinks, whoop, there I go. Baena had a little look at the referee. Again, they've come to the right decision in the end.
Griezmann. Barsi keeps his concentration. Olmo whips it away in the direction of Lamine Yamal. It's a good direction to go.
Araujo made a forward run. He was trying to get in behind Atleti on the throw-in.
There's Gerard Martin.
Now what he's got to be ready is when this cross comes in, if it does come in from that side, he's going to get his head on it.
Olmo. Lamine Yamal swivels those hips, tries to play a wall pass. Simeone's on the pitch now. Great run, brilliant dart from Rafinha. The deflection took it over the head of Araujo.
Araujo saying, play it along the floor into the near post area. I've made the right run.
Exerting the pressure. Oh, too far for Rafinha. Well, he's come up with some ideas since he's been the coach of Barcelona, Hansi Flick. this unique offside system they play.
What a great pass from Pedri. Rafinha made the run. He lifts it just a little bit too heavy over the top. Araujo went to the near post. It was going to be driven along the ground.
Araujo looking for an early birthday present. He turns 27 in 4 days' time. Cancelo. Oh, what a ball. Cancelo keeps his feet, and he was under again some, let's say, intense pressure.
He's got to be careful. Baena, he's only just come on. A couple of little tugs of the shirt he's made, or the arms of the Barcelona players.
Rafinha.
Atleti have stopped playing here. They haven't had that much of the ball, but at one point they did look a threat on the counter. Not so much now.
This is going down to the wire. Yamal. Only half stopped. Oh, they need the third defender, Hansko, after Lamine Yamal had wormed his way into the penalty area.
If I was Diego Simeone, I'd get Baena away from this side of the pitch.
Rafinha teases it back. Dani Olmo. They are digging so very deep, almost into their soul, Atletico Madrid. Here's Griezmann. They've left the back door open, Barcelona.
But whatever the outcome, you have to say Barcelona have been brilliant, haven't they? So poor defensively in the first tie, but they've really kept going. They've played at a high tempo, they've created chances.
They're looking for the big guy. Araujo in there again. Well, it's not very often we see Barcelona inflict a long throw. They were just teasing. Araujo was stationing himself low and hard into the area. Now Cancelo moved away.
It's a poor ball by Rashford. At this stage of the game, he's just got to make sure he misses out the first player. It's twice he's hit the first man.
Less than 5 minutes of regulation time remaining at the Camp Nou in this second semi-final. Rafinha, wizard skills. Kubasi. Rashford. Oh, it's an uncertain launch of the ball from Jimenez. They're believing. He's going to be the main priority for Atletico to target. Araujo positions himself at the near post. Kubasi comes in at the far. Solo with a header. Corner again.
That was a good corner, and Barcelona got there first. They're just holding up the play here. There was a question mark over a handball. I don't think there was, but one or two players appealed. He's just holding up the play. Still talking about the handball.
Pedri. Lamine Yamal. He cleared the covering behind the goal.
Here's where they wanted another penalty. I don't think it was. There's the ball with the outside of his boot, which Cancelo made a good run. Baena was dragging hold of him at one point.
Well, in the cup competitions, there's always an underdog, and Atletico Madrid revel in that role. Lamine Yamal, too many to take on, has to go back. Barcelona is still brisk with their play. Lovely touch to Cancelo. Cancelo low and hard, another stretch. Hansko. Another Barcelona corner. I wonder at what point he considers sending his goalkeeper up.
Keep the goalkeepers out of the way.
I commentated on the goal where Benfica scored against Real the other week, Stuart. Keeper doesn't get close to that one. There was a slip there from Bernal in the penalty area.
There's a reason why they're goalkeepers, because they're not very good footballers.
You'll be getting a letter from the goalkeepers union. 2 minutes remaining at the Camp Nou. Now or never for Barcelona. A rarely seen long throw, seeking out the head of Araujo. Antoine Griezmann skies the ball. Baena with the foul on Pedri.
I think he has been sent over to the other side, as I suggested. Get away from this side, and Yamal.
90 seconds. And whatever time the referee decides to add on to the drama. Rafinha. Lamine Yamal. Almost cross. Ooh. Rashford. Oh, that was the chance. Fell to an unlikely source in Gerard Martin, who lacks the accuracy. That could have made it 4-4 in aggregate.
Good play from Rashford on this occasion. Might have just hit the top of his arm, but sets up Martin. Just using the inside of his foot. It's always rising, wasn't it? Big chance. Everybody will be looking at the clock or the board going up to see how many more minutes are going to be played at the end of this game.
You just know whatever it is, that whatever they program in, it's not going to be long enough to make the Barcelona supporters content. And Simeone's going to dispute it. Two sets of top-class footballers digging so very, very deep. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Martin has become a striker now as well. He strays offside and Rafinha goes in there. The referee has a long, hard stare. He said it wasn't a push. Olmo is suggesting it may have been holding. There was a case to be answered.
He started to push him and then just let go. Good little ball played in from Rashford. With his right foot, just lifted it into the box. The head numbers in there. Hansi Flick thought it was a penalty, unsurprisingly. Six.
Yep, 6 added minutes.
We're going to have drama.
And earlier in the season, Araujo went up front and scored in the 93rd minute against Girona. Can he do it again? Yamal is down, holding his ankle. Atletico Madrid seek the goal that would undoubtedly put them into the final of the Copa del Rey. Baena is away. A good clean tackle from Kabasi.
I think the referee's right again. Great from Kabasi.
Brilliant ball. Rashford, corner.
If you don't win the first ball, make sure you win the second as it comes out the box.
Araujo is in there, snarling, grappling, distracted. Martin at the near post. Bernal with the hide as well. Good header away from Alexander Sorloth. Baena bypasses Pedri, and it was a foolish free kick to give away for Lamine Yamal, because keep an eye on that clock. It was 92:00 when the foul was committed, and Atletico will do everything they can to slow the play down, disrupt things.
Yellow card for Yamal for his dissent.
Just needs to walk away from this situation. They need him on the field.
He slows down Baena and he just moves the ball away from the challenge. Wasn't much of a touch, but it's enough to give a free kick away.
It cost them 30 valuable seconds. Pedri.
He's been masterful again, hasn't he, Pedri? Had that long injury. They're not the same side without Pedri. He's just one of the world's best, no doubt about it.
Oh, Bernal gives the ball away. Here is Solot. Almost inviting them to foul him. He gets it away from Kubasi. That was almost all of the feet in the final, never mind one foot.
Well, that's what he does so well. Doesn't look an elegant player, but he just has that strength at times to get away from people. He's got enough pace to buy himself a yard or so.
Olmo. Rashford, the Barcelona way is to play through the opposing defence. Rafinha tries some trickery. Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal. Yamal going for that top corner.
Poor decision. Just got to get the ball into the danger area. Make Atleti defend it. Allow your front players to go and win the ball.
Atletico Madrid within touching distance of a place in the Copa del Rey final on the 18th of April in the city of Seville. Bernal was the stay-at-home player there. Well, the ball is kicked away and the referee will add time on. Barcelona's ball boys have done well there. They got a spare ball onto the field of play.
That's what I was saying. The balls are coming on really quickly.
Yeah, it's like Wimbledon. Remember, a minimum of 6. Baena has been trying hard to get a yellow card. Olmo, oh, we've seen that pass and that move before. Solot starts his run from deep. It's a mismatch in terms of height, but David beats Goliath.
He had to run down the side of Pedri, not cut back across him. That was poor from Solot.
Rafinha. Lamine Yamal still. Oh, look at that. What guts, what guile. Lacked the cross. Antoine Griezmann to Solot. 30 seconds remaining. Llorente.
Offside.
Definitely offside. The Atletico substitutes.
The Barcelona substitutes.
Yeah, the Barcelona substitute kicked the ball away.
Casado tried to challenge Ruggeri.
Dani Olmo. Header on by Araujo. Rashford digs very deep to get to the ball. Barcelona are running out of time.
It was offside. Araujo coming back from an offside position. That really should be it. There it is.
Well, the story is of Atletico Madrid, who swept aside Barcelona by 4-0 in the first leg. That was the easy part. Tonight for Diego Simeone and his players, this was the hard part, because it was a masterful performance from Barcelona. 2 goals from Bernal, a penalty tucked home by Rafinha, a multitude of chances, a gigantic effort from Barcelona, but the celebrations and the partying people are the men from Madrid.
Well, all that matters is they're through to the final, but they won't be too pleased with their performance. They allowed Barcelona to get the 3 goals. Barcelona did everything they could, even played with Araujo at centre forward for the last 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes. But what a game, what a tie. Unlucky Barcelona, well done Atleti.
Well, Barcelona down on the ground, of course, still in the Champions League. Favourites for La Liga. Atletico Madrid get to their first final since 2013. They'll find out tomorrow night who they're playing against. They have done it the hard way, but they have deserved to get to the final. Commiserations to Barcelona. Congratulations to Atletico Madrid.